So I'm seeing a lot of people on social media, white folk like me, trying their very best to understand what the Black/African American experience is. And while I love that people have been waking up in the last few years, and especially in the last couple of weeks, around truly trying to understand, one of the things I'm seeing that is just not cool is, oh, I understand how you're feeling because I had a similar experience. And it's like, well, unless you have black skin, you don't really understand. And I was thinking about a situation that I had last week that might help some of my friends, my white folks understand this analogy. So last week, I was telling my friend about how I'm feeling really crappy and all this stuff, and he basically said to me, "Oh yeah, I know, I've had a cold too, and it really sucks. So I understand how you feel. You're not alone." So while I appreciate that he was trying to be sympathetic and trying to show he was understanding, it pissed the fuck out of me. It just did. And here's why. I'm not feeling well for several reasons. First of all, I was born with heart failure, a 20% chance of living, and have lived with chronic illness and pain my whole life. Every single day of my life is about managing pain and illness. On top of that, I'm not well for other medical reasons and going for surgery shortly. So while he's trying to be helpful and empathetic to say, oh yeah, I've had a bit of a cold the last few days, and so I know what it feels like to feel shitty. No, you don't. You tried living in my body since birth and manage pain and illness every single day. So I imagine, again, because I'm here to learn as well, because I'm not black-skinned, clearly. Although I'm not really white either. I am actually Middle Eastern. So I've experienced racism in other ways, hence why my name is Cindy Ashton and not the name that I was born with. But I don't understand the Black experience. But I seek to understand and let them be heard. And it's so important so like I said, I commend all of the white folks who are stepping up and doing their very best to stand with our Black friends, our African American, African Canadian friends. I think that's fantastic. But please, I imagine that my Black folks probably feel the way that I do around chronic illness, around, oh, I know what it feels like to feel shitty. No, you don't. Oh, I know what it feels like to have discrimination against me. No, you don't. You're not Black. So we need to stop trying to be empathetic in that way and try to build camaraderie and rapport in that way, because it makes us more angry. At least it makes me more angry from the chronic illness side. So I'm trying to make the parallels, and I might be completely off because I'm here to learn as well. But I would prefer that people ask me questions. What's it like living with chronic illness? Tell me what your journey has been. As opposed to saying, oh, I understand what it feels like to feel shitty. So I imagine, again, I'm here to learn too, because even though I'm Middle Eastern, I'm very white looking. But I imagine, and I would love this feedback from my Black/African American Canadian friends, their perspective on this, because I do feel like it's more about us asking questions and being willing to listen if we want to be part of the solution. It's more about asking questions and being willing to listen, even if we don't understand, but being willing to listen and stand up and support. So these are my thoughts. I would love to know if this parallel or this example from my own life transfers to the other, to what you might be feeling as a Black/African American Canadian. Again, I'm here to learn like everybody else, but I just thought that there might be some kind of parallels in that. Okay, hopefully that's helpful. I need to lie down again, although I know I'm all glittery. It's because I'm in and out working with clients today. So client, sleep. That's my life these days. Okay, lots of love, everyone.